Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, good day to all the TBC members globally, wherever you are. I am Casper Deadmite. This is another series of my TBC 24/7 live broadcast. As recently mentioned by the TBC admin, that there is already advancement in send button meetings. It was announced that one of our great leaders and great speakers, Bitcoin Randy, has now handed over the task of weekly send button meeting in English, now handed over to Mbe, one of the great leaders in TBC community in Cameroon. So this is one of the great change in our TBC Kringle Private Society. It shows that we are moving forward. So let me share the screen with you on the blog put on by the TBC admin regarding the advancement of send button meetings over to some great recognized leaders within our TBC community. So on this poster notice article put out by the TBC admin on February 25th, 2019. It's regarding the February 25th, 2019 English send button meeting. It shows don't miss send button live broadcast. Randy Wilson English version. Monday, February 25th, 2019. When you attend the send button meeting, you will be able to collect billions of digital currency that will be distributed by the end of May 2019. So show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. The send button keyword will only be one word inside your Kringle Cash back office KCBO cookie rewards redemption. The article says TBC leader Randy Wilson will be hosting the send button live broadcast, which is on Monday, February 25th, 2019 at 7 a.m. PT or Pacific time. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available at 6:45 a.m. Pacific time on Monday, February 25th, inside your Kringle Cash back office. The meeting starts promptly at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. The broadcast has been already done. Okay, this poster says, what is TBC confidential? I can't tell you. You'll need to attend a send button meeting to find out. In this article, TBC admin further stated that costs. I'd like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. The short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty, so we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. The remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure. And with enough funds, higher level of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the 4 grain admin fee. We are debt-free. We are self-regulated. We are private. Transaction over 400 grain will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. This is a strict message put out by the TBC admin to all the TBCians who are wishing to do transactions up to 400 grain. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grain will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. This is very, very important. When you exceed or do transaction up to 2,000 grain within 24 hours, it is important that the TBC commissioner must be reached and be given details of the transaction. Contact the TBC commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grain or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that the transaction of that size is being done for something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. This is very, very important. If people wishing to make huge amount of transaction of up to 40,000 grain must inform the TBC admin and provide a proof of such huge amount of transaction totaling up to 40,000 grain or more. TBC admin pays the salary of the TBC commissioner who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of 4 grain admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC commissioner. This is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. This poster here showing the great leader, Wilson Randy, will be handing over the send button meeting for English every Monday to Mbe Derek from Cameroon. And Mbe Derek will also pass on the French send button meeting over to another great leader. This will be the last time Randy Wilson will host the English Sand Button meetings. He will pass these thoughts to Amber Derrick of West Africa as we increase our efforts to support the high growth areas of the TBC community. The hosts came together and decided to hold all of the Sand Button meetings on Mondays at 5 p.m. WAT, 8 a.m. PST Pacific time, soon to be 9 a.m. PDT. It's only a 1 hour difference from what you've been used to. So it should be an easy transition. There's no broadcaster meeting today due to the fact Stephen Caffey will be with his mother in the hospital for surgery. Stephen will let us know soon what works best for him as far as the time goes for future broadcaster meetings. Randy has championed the cause of TBC and will always be one of the brightest stars within the TBC community. I'd like everyone in the live chat area of this Sand Button meeting to type, "Thank you, Randy. Let me lead the way." Thank you so much, Randy, for being such a great leader within the TBC community. Thank you, Randy. This poster here showing on how you can convert a 4 grain up to 40 grain or more to the equivalent total gold value in US dollar. So you just type the value of the grain here, and then this box will give you the equivalent total gold value in US dollar. It's amazing. Paper money, fiat, is losing value quickly as we enter into the final stages of the global financial collapse, long planned out by the evil elite. The admin fee is measured in grain and paid in one of 3 cryptocurrencies. The admin fee is measured in grain and paid in one of 3 cryptocurrencies. Payment in full is required, and the copy clipboards should always be used, and payments must be made in the 15 minutes allowed. Short paying the admin fee will not get your Sand Button turned on. But this poster is showing a copy of the screen from your back office accounts. When you submit payment in 3 cryptocurrencies, this is the screen that will appear. Once you pay, you copy the ID from whatever the cryptocurrency you paid, paste it here, and then you will click the blue box on the form to submit. Once it is submitted, the payment will be processed and the result will be shown in your KCBO account. Okay, once you complete payment, collect the transaction ID and paste it into the form before you click the submit form button, which is the blue box. When you do this properly, you can expect your paid status to show up in just a few short minutes, less than 1 hour for sure. Then you can proceed to register to open a wallet. You will have a Sand Button. Help Desk is always available if you are having any technical issues whatsoever. Be sure to read all of the FAQs or frequently asked questions. In turn, you should be collecting full payment in grain for the critical transactions you do ongoing. Don't shortchange yourself. Remember, we are private and not in the jurisdiction of any country in the world, and that is why we are grounded to Mother Earth to measure the value of our coins. This poster is showing the a target that we need to meet. Uh, that is, we need to get 3,333,337 members before the weekly Bitcoin contest starts. Right? This is also one of the opportunities that TBC is putting up. When we involve in send button meetings, we can take part in this contest to win ourselves amount of bitcoins. Right? Last week we had 3,327,458, and now we have 3,327,691 members. I think we can do much better than that to reach our goal of 7 trees by our third year anniversary. Aren't you excited to compete with the other full timers to get a price of 200 grand a week in Bitcoin as the top referrer? It's time to push and push hard now to grow our TBC economy, because we have no idea when the current global financial collapse will finally fail to support us. The whole world needs each of us to find our TBC voice, shout about TBC from the rooftops. We have the best solution for humanity. The elite must fail in their plans to force us into getting the RFID chip, or radio frequency integrated device chip. So in the back office, Kringle Cash back office, there's a form already created. In order to participate in Bitcoin contest, you need to be a qualified full-timer. To qualify, you need a complete profile. You have to have attended, viewed a recent send button meeting. You must have at least 2 active paid referrals. This is awesome. This is awesome. The profile area of KCBO has already been updated for the full-timer database. If you are qualified, go in there and mark yourself as a full-timer to get into a database that allows you to enter the Bitcoin contest. Once again, this is another way admin is using the funds that come from the 4 grain admin fee to strengthen the TBC community. Amazing, amazing, amazing. My fellow TBCers, our great TBC admin is coming up with great opportunities. Now it is giving opportunity to all the TBC members to become qualified by at least having 2 active referrals, so that you can be able to partake in the Bitcoin contest that is done every week. I would like to take this great opportunity to thank our great TBC admin for giving us this great opportunity by making available and creating our TBC Kringle Private Society, that we can be safe from the evil plans that have been pre-planned already by the evil elites. May God bless TBC admin.